things don't change a whole heck of a lot for the coach. I don't think going from the conference finals to the finals, the media attention is still about the same, and the preparation is about the same. So I think from a coach's standpoint, from a staff standpoint, Tommy Fitzgerald, Gilles Meloche, and Mike Gill, myself, things aren't going to change greatly. Going after the 13th win is, it's not going to be much different. It's the players that probably see some differences about the finals. So luckily, every one of us has had experience at this level in this spot before, either as a coach or as a player, and certainly we'll draw upon those experiences as we go forward. When you talk about leaving the distractions behind and the extra media and the thoughts that are going through your head, I think the players will better be able to relate to them and understand what you're talking about. I know the first time as a player getting to the finals, there was a talk of how it's going to be different. And I think there's, you can see it's different by the media presence and who shows up for the games and the intensity of the games. But you don't quite understand it until you're in it and you're caught up in it. And I think as the experience from last year, our guys will have a good base to draw upon, understand what we're getting ourselves into, and be more ready and more prepared for the drop of the puck on game one. I think every year there's been ideal matchups that you talk about all year long and you look forward to, and the media might predict might happen, or it used to be Detroit, Colorado was a matchup that was talked a lot about, and with the rise of our young players in our organization, Detroit, being a team that's a fixture as a good team in the Western Conference, what happened last year happening again this year, and just the history of it all. Certainly two of the marquee franchises going toe-to-toe again in the finals is something that I think we can all appreciate, even while we're in the midst of it. We were in similar circumstances in Anaheim in '03 when we went into New Jersey playing against an experienced team, a team that had won the Cup, in their recent history. And we got down in their building 2-0, had to go back to our building and really regroup and try to find our game again. And that was the difference in games 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 for our team, is that we weren't able to get to our game. We didn't get to our game, and maybe we're caught up in the emotions of being there and also standing around and not really executing and getting to our game. And I think that happened a little bit last year, and it was tough to dig out of that hole. And I think what we'll clearly be focused on is trying to get to our game, dictate the pace and where it's played, like we've been able to do. And with the experience from last year, I think our guys are understanding that's what we need to do to have success, and that's what we'll try to do right from the drop of the puck. I'm looking forward to playing the Stanley Cup Final, that's for sure.